head of the police service. Civil society organizations have rejected the list released yesterday, questioning the integrity of two candidates nominated for the position of Inspector General.
Well, it has also emerged that the President and Prime Minister could face a whole new dilemma over gender and regional balance in naming the police chief. KTN's Ansoy Mwendia begins our news coverage with that story.
The civil society groups say the commission made a big mistake in nominating some of the candidates for the top jobs in the force. They want an investigation into the role played by two nominees, David Kimayo and Grace Kaindi, during the 2007-2008 post-election violence. The NGOs raise even more damning questions about CID Director Ndegwa Muhoro, who was shortlisted as a candidate for Deputy Inspector General in charge of the Kenya Police.
Did the commission investigate his alleged role in the stolen DRC gold that President Kabila came to look for, contempt of court accusations and drug dealing?
Concerns raised against Samuel Arachi relate to accusation of ethnic favoritism and corruption that emerged during the interviews.
Given the time that the interviews concluded and the time the list was released, I do not think the Commission had ample time to investigate, particularly the specific complaints that came from members of the public.
Apart from integrity concerns, regional and gender balance, as outlined in the Constitution, will likely be the next big headache in the appointment of the first police IG and two deputies. And here is that delicate balancing act. The Constitution requires that of the three positions being sought, at least one must be either gender, and positions must be distributed regionally. That means if the top candidate, David Kimayo, is picked, regional balance concerns may lock out Judy Jebet Ndenda, who comes from the same community as Kimayo and who's been shortlisted for the Deputy IG position. This technically makes it very difficult for Kimayo to be picked, since his nomination automatically locks out Kaindi and, on regional considerations, Ndenda. In the second scenario, if John Ochieng is picked, the principals may be under pressure to pick Judy Ndenda as his deputy to balance gender, locking out the two men competing for the Deputy IG regular police position. In the third scenario, if Grace Kaindi is nominated for the top job, Ndenda would still stand a chance of being picked her deputy, giving women 2/3 of the positions, provided the remaining slot goes to a man. The question of regional and gender balance isn't just a legal issue. It is highly political. It is political to the extent that the powers that be would not want to nominate a police inspector general who would antagonize them and their interests. And that Parliament will have a say in the nomination of the next police IG means that there are many other interests that will have to be taken care of. Remember the passionate debate during the deliberations on the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commissioners. Every Kenyan now knows that in this House, Parliament, almost anything is possible. So we can only wait to see who will be the next top police officers. Ansoy Mwendia, KTN, Nairobi.